NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's Zay Flowers. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Ravens and the Eagles coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him to make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. But the biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
Once again, it's Barkley. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
3rd down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Sidney Brown, there on the tackle. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. Look wide, get this one complete. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
Pistol formation with Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
3rd and short, Jackson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. A 1st down throw for Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Man in motion is Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Again, Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. They get 16 on that connection. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now it is first and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it at the 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tie the game at 3 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the give, here's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now it's Jackson. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Second down. Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the second rounder out of Washington, Roger Rosengarten. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. All even, 3 apiece, the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson up top again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. The motion man is Johnson. Jackson now on 2nd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now,
he slams it in there, and he is in. Justice Hill, touchdown Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens take a 10-3 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. A first down throw for Jackson. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Bateman is the motion man. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one pulled in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Bateman is the motion man. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. On the option, they give it to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Jackson now. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Man in motion is Smith. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, Jackson. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's made right side. It's Johnson. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Now, Jackson. Now he takes off. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Likely in motion. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the air again. Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Barkley. A short game, down to the 7. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, but I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In the pistol, Jackson ready. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Encroachment defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A give right up the middle to Henry. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Jackson out of the pistol. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. So with that score, he's into double digits. 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. You don't see that too often from a quarterback. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will go up by 7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Again, Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On third down, Jackson. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run here. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They'll run. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson gonna keep it himself. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Eagles have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. To throw is Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On play action, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. But a solid pickup on that first down play. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Hurts will try it again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run. It's Henry. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Play action now. Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They're all set to punt this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
All alone is the tight end, Andrews. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Jackson. That's taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Hurts to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. Hurts again. That is caught. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Justice Hill to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake, Jackson. He runs with it. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Hill. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense, over 300 yards passing in the game, and has been sharp right from the start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first down, it's Hurts. Now he'll run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Landon Dickerson guilty on that one. Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there. A second down throw for Hurts. That's to the outside. He's got Smith.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They're going to go right back to Henry.
Holding offense.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Second down, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. On play action, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. Ravens bring their punt team out, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.